Hi, this is Leigh, Stamping Up Demonstrator from Metro, Ohio, and thank you for joining me today. If you saw previously, I had posted a video where I made just a single layer Christmas card. And this was on the thick basic white cardstock, and the greeting was from the Heartfelt Wishes stamp set, and this ornament with the cutout is from the gingerbread dies. And this card was based on this card. Same concept, same layout, but I used the bells, and on this the ornament. Bells were in real red, ornaments were in shaded spruce. So, you know the old saying, if you give a mouse a cookie, well, yeah, that was me that day. So I thought, what would happen if you used the snowflakes? So I did thick, basic white. I did use the stamp Cheers from the Heartfelt Wishes and the snowflake. I mean, and this is cute. It's simple. It's pretty, but let's face it, it's kind of plain Jane, and I felt sorry for. So today's video is going to be, how can we step this up? How can we take this plain Jane and get her moved away from the wall there? So what we will be using is a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock, folded in half and burnished with our bone folder. A piece of basic black cardstock, and a piece of basic white cardstock. And we are going to, all we're going to do with this is stamp this piece of cardstock and embellish it with our snowflake. But instead of just having the cheers on the outside of this and then this wondrous season on the inside, I thought let's put them both on one stamp. And I'm going to stamp in Versamark ink. Pretty brand new Versamark. He hasn't had a chance to get all goobered up yet. And we're going to heat emboss. We're going to use silver embossing powder, and we're going to heat emboss this greeting. So I've got this stamped up. I'm going to stamp in the lower right. Okay, and Versamark you can't see. It's like a watermark, but it's great for when you're going to use embossing powder. And you can also you can't see on the white, but if you were to stamp this on a dark piece of cardstock, that's where you would get your watermark like image. So we'll add our silver embossing powder to tap off and flick off any excess. Now I will be turning on the heat gun, and it is noisy, it's loud, but when I go to edit this video, hopefully I will be able to figure out how to fast forward through that. But when you do heat emboss, it is helpful to always let your heat tool warm up. Don't just turn it on and then start putting it over your embossing powder. Let it get nice and hot. And I find that if I am holding my cardstock underneath, because I will go off camera to do this, underneath a light, you can really see then this dull powdery image turn shiny. So here we go. Okay, that was it. And then all we're going to do is assemble our card. So that's what this one's going to look like. So let's get started with that. Let me get my adhesive on here. Hopefully get this centered. good. Now get it centered onto my card base. Now I don't know if I want to put my snowflake. I think I am going to use dimensionals. I wasn't sure, but I think so. I've got some little half ones here. Okay, and I'm going to put my snowflake up here in the corner. And again, I'm pulling out my holiday rhinestone jewels. Let's put, I only have little ones left. I don't think I have any of the larger coastal cabana. Nope. So we're gonna put a small one. I'm gonna put a small one in the middle, since that's what I have. And then we'll just add some more. Add some more around here. Just don't overthink it, Leigh. Just put them on there. Okay, and that's it. So we went from plain Jane, which there's nothing wrong with plain Jane, to just a little bit more fancy. So we just added some more layers of cardstock. We did the embossing, and I have to say, I really wasn't too sure, but I really like how that turned out. So that's it. So, you know, be that person that gives the mouse a cookie. You know, if you start and you do one thing with your card, you know, like this, see what else you can do with it. Think outside the box, take it to some other levels, and just play and have fun. That's what it's all about. So thank you for joining me today. Have a great one. Bye-bye.